The vaccine rollout now, or rather the booster dose rollout for all adults, that is anyone above the age of 18. Well, what do we know so far? Well, a mandatory 9-month gap is necessary to get that third booster dose, gap between the second dose and the third dose. A day before the vaccine rollout, the government announced that Covishield and Covaxin doses would now be available at just 225 rupees. The boosters will be available from all private vaccination centres and will be the same as the first 2 doses taken. The government has also clarified no new registration is required on CoWIN because anyone who's taken doses 1 and 2 is already registered on CoWIN.
Preparations at private hospitals ahead of booster dose rollout for all adults, starting Sunday. Hospitals are expecting a significant jump in number of people lining up for boosters.
The vaccination centers across the country that were running dry because of low number of people turning up to get vaccinated are now again preparing themselves for large number of people that may come up from tomorrow as booster doses available for the entire adult population. We are here in the national capital at Mulchand Hospital. This was a drive-through and was not functional in the past few weeks because very few people were turning up. Is now again being prepared.
In the past few weeks, we've not seen a very good response in terms of the vaccination, the booster dose for people around. But now that we have the 18 plus vaccination of booster for people coming up, maybe we are anticipating that the younger lot may come up and take up the booster shot.
A day before booster shots became available for all adults, the prices of Covishield and Covaxin have been slashed by more than half. A maximum of 150 rupees can be levied on a service charge on the beneficiary by private vaccination centers.
Then I used to take Cetrizine or Monte-Calci.
Healthcare experts say a booster dose crucial to prevent possibility of another COVID wave.
It was there in April and May. What we have seen is that the severity of the COVID is going down.
Okay.
So what is the reason? Behind the severity is going down. I think it's the vaccination as well as the people already had the COVID. So they are also developing the antibodies.
Right.
So in that sense also this considering the new variants that are coming, this the precautionary shot or what we can say the booster vaccine is very important. We are also seeing in many other countries also the numbers are rising. Whether to call it as a wave or not, because what we are seeing even nowadays scattered the COVID patients we are getting. So if suddenly the numbers rising, then definitely we can say it is possible. But in my opinion, the severity definitely would not be like that.
Union Health Secretary held a meeting with health secretaries of all states and union territories and laid down guidelines for booster shot rollout, including same vaccine to be used in precaution dose as first and second dose. CoWIN shall send SMS to all eligible for precaution dose. Prior appointment, on-spot registration allowed for third dose. No fresh registration required on CoWIN for precaution dose. Private COVID vaccination center must declare price on CoWIN. Private COVID vaccination center must declare correct stock of vaccine.
COVID-19 cases in India are at a record low in the past 2 years. But if anything, the variants of COVID-19 have taught us is that any kind of laxity in the fight against COVID-19 can cost us dearly. And that is why the booster dose of COVID-19 vaccine becomes all the more important. With camera person Kaushik, I'm Akshay Dongre for NDTV.